smiles and cotton candy cheeks, Jacob. That's all you are.
Old cotton candy and smile cheeks McGillicuddy, they call me.
Yeah. Where's that term like McGillicuddy come from? Like, what is that? I've heard it, but
I don't know. I think it's just like a fun way to do alliteration.
McGillicuddy. I don't know how to spell that. McGill.
That's probably the furthest away from spelling it that you can get. It's probably MC.
McGillicuddy.
Yeah, and then maybe like Gill.
Kid Cuddy.
Oh, it's two D's. All right.
Yeah,
I got two D's for you. D's nuts. Ha! Got it.
D number 1. Dr. McGillicuddy's, and thank God I don't have to talk in a transatlantic accent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can if you want to.
Shooting straight since 1865. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, what kind of alcohol is McGillicuddy's?
Well, it says at the beginning, it's a flavored spirit perfect for pairing with other alcohol or drinking on its own. It's a tasty liqueur. Flavors like grape, cherry, menthol, mint. So it's probably just like a mixer liqueur.
Dang. So that's what McGillicuddy's is.
Oh, down there it says schnapps.
Ah. Okay.
So that makes sense.
We've figured it out. If you say that your last name is McGillicuddy, you're basically saying that you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, I don't know if that like nonsense name McGillicuddy has anything to do with the liquor, though.
I don't know. Is it just a generic Irish sounding last name?
I don't know. That's probably. I don't know. It might be a mystery where that. I don't know. Put in like slang after it. Well, and then take off the YS. Yeah. It still came up. It's on Urban Dictionary.
McGillicuddy on Urban Dictionary.
I don't know if it'll tell us the etymology of it, though.
Oh, well, kind of. It says, the more common spelling of a very hilarious Irish surname. So basically, it's a real name. It makes a good hilarious.
Yeah, but it doesn't have, like, the etymology, like where it...
Oh, where it originated?
Yeah.
Like the 23andMe results or something?
Well, not that... Not to a genetic level. I don't think that would make any difference.
Gotcha.
It's a cultural thing.
Don't be such a crabby McGillicuddy.
The next one says a term used by a drunk individual as they slur their words. He or she is referring to a certain person.
And that's what we sound like here.
And then here's...
drunk individuals.
And then let's do the little dialogue example they have. I'll be Steve. Get out of here, man. You're not allowed in.
Hands off, Crabsy McGillicuddy.
Ron. Hey, man. I just got accepted to uni for engineering.
Well, look at you. You smart McGillicuddy.
That's a terrible example.
Yeah, I don't think that's how I would use the last name. The way that you used it, I think, was better than this. So, good job, Jacob. We should add yours to the Urban Dictionary results.
I wonder if we could actually find like the origin of using it as like a nonsensical name. Do you think?
McGillicuddy's origin? Maybe. Oh wait, that might be it right there. Dang, that was easy. McGillicuddy has its own Wikipedia page. It's that prominent.
Well, it's probably just because it's a, like, common name. It's a surname of Irish origin, which, yeah, that's kind of what we figured. A variant of the form of the name is MacJola Mokuda.
That doesn't sound anything like McGillicuddy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But they were a sect of the O'Sullivans. The family did not adopt the surname until the 1500s. But it doesn't say anything about that being like linked to
why people make fun of it specifically or use it as a slang term.
There's C also, McGillicuddy Serious Party, a serious political party in New Zealand politics from the 20th century.
McGillicuddy Serious Party. Oh. The McGillicuddy Serious Party, or the McGSP.
That sounds like a limited time McDonald's sandwich.
Yeah. It's the McGarlic Spinach and Potato Burger.
Of course, it's gotta have a freaking potato on it.
Exactly. It's named after the McGillicuddy Party, after all. It was a satirical political party in New Zealand in the late 20th century. Between 1984 and 1999, it provided color to ensure that citizens not take the political process too seriously. The party's logo, the head of the medieval court jester, indicated its status as a joke party. Man, going to a joke party sounds like a good time. It's just a party where you're all making jokes at each other. No one takes it too seriously. Maybe you get to like make out with a cute girl in the closet, but you both just like are like, this is a joke, so it's fine.
Yeah, we're not actually making out.
Yeah,
we're being ironic about it.
Yeah, we're ironically making out in the closet at this party.
Welcome to People Also Search For, where we ironically make out with each other.
And sometimes unironically make out with each other.
No. That's slander.
There's totally people in the
not
audience that are shipping us, dude.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, but you can ship us.
What's ship mean?
Oh, it's the term for like people like putting two people together in a relationship, but like as a fan fiction type thing. It's what the anime girls do to their favorite male on male characters.
Yeah, kind of like how the Game Grumps have like anime girl versions of them that somebody made.
Kind of. Well, yeah. Well, it's more like the love relationship between the two.
Well, that's implied.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I'm sure if we have a broad enough fan base at some point, people might do that with us. But
yeah, and make us like a fan fiction.
But I can assure you, I'm of the unfortunate straight white male category. So oppressed.
I'm also a straight white male / Jew.
I think you mean bi white male.
What? No.
All right.
You know,
sounds real
there's
convincing.
some attractive men. There's some attractive ladies. Everybody's attractive.
Anyways,
let's all party together at the joke party.
Anyways, this is the show where we find the answers to life's greatest questions, including is Ryan a little bit curious? And also, where did the name McGillicuddy come from? So that was that was just a random one that we thought of.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
I do have one last thing I want to see though is number 10 current status.
Oh, what is happening with the McGillicuddy as of this current moment? Despite the demise of the party, Clan McGillicuddy continued to hold regular public events for some time. A pacifist battle in Oamaru on the 31st of December 2007. Wow, that's pretty recent, 2007. Saw McGillicuddy, Martians, take on Alf's Imperial Army in an enactment of the War of the Worlds. Huh. All right. YouTube hosts a video of the battle. And on the 31st of December 2013, wow, really recent, there was a pacifist battle in Waititi in which the McGillicuddys defended Castle Almond, the castle home to one of their members, against an attack by the local Waititi militia. This sounds fake.
Well, it said that it was a satirical organization.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if the status mentioned anything about the use of McGillicuddy as a joke name, but it didn't.
Well, this is a satirical movement.
Yeah.
Party, so it's it could be that this is a satirical thing, so people, and it's like satire is supposed to be funny, so it's like maybe that's why people use it as a funny name.
You think that's like where it started?
I
bet like 1984.
Maybe. I would almost guess that this took its name from McGillicuddy, but it could be the opposite way. If this was the first McGillicuddy reference in pop culture.
Yeah, maybe. Because
in 84.
It seems like it's just kind of a ubiquitous thing that people say. Or like, people say McGee too, like Big Tits McGee. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it really is.
I think it's just like maybe it was a common last name at a certain point, but it's not anymore.
I wonder if it has to do with like racist jokes against Irish people from like the turn of the century.
Probably.
When like every type of immigrant that was in America was pretty much oppressed. Even white people.
It didn't matter of the color of your skin, you were going to be oppressed anyway.
Yeah. It's like you basically had to be from the UK to like not, you know, that's kind of sad, but you know, here we are now. We're good old melting pot. Speaking of melting pots, Ryan, you know one thing that you can throw in a melting pot to make a nice recipe?
Well, what would you make? Or what would you do? What would you throw in there?
Bake a recipe or something?
Yeah, what would you throw in there?
You would definitely need some milk for that recipe.
You would.
Yeah.
You would. And if you...
Smoothest segue ever.
Yeah. And you know, if you threw some cheese in there, like, and mix that for a while, you'd have yourself a nice creamy dip. So...
Or
you could dip your cheese. You could dip your chips right in that. Or what?
A cheesecake.
Or a cheesecake. Is that all cheese is? Cheese and milk? I mean, cheese and cake. I mean, cake and cheese. I mean, is that all cake is, Jacob?
No.
Cheesecake is just milk and
cheesecake?
Yeah. Is that all it is?
I mean, there's eggs and
sugar
flour
too.
And shit. Yeah, and sugar.
Lots of sugar.
I think there's like confectionery sugar, and there's also cream cheese. That's mostly what it is. It's cream cheese.
Yeah. And that's one of the only cakes that doesn't go great with milk.
I think it does.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Cheesecake? You like cheesecake with milk?
I mean, it's the only drink that I would... Like, it's the only type of thing I would eat where I'm like, I don't want soda. I don't want water.
I feel like cheesecake with like a glass of orange juice.
Either milk. Good. Ew! What the fuck is wrong with you? Dairy like, and acid or citrus?
Yeah, dude. It's kind of like a creamsicle.
That's fucking disgusting.
With cheese. It's a cheese covered creamsicle.
I don't even know if they make any type of like citrus cheesecake.
Maybe we could check.
I mean, there might be there's probably like a key lime cheesecake.
Yeah.
But like I don't know about lemons or orange. That sounds disgusting.
They have to make an orange cheesecake. Triple citrus cheesecake, citrus cheesecake. They're all over the place, man. I bet orange cheesecake is super prominent. Orange cheesecake.
I wouldn't want it.
I know that
I like cherries or blueberries or raspberries even.
Yeah, I like blueberries a lot, but orange cheesecake, yep. Orange cheesecake with caramel orange sauce.
That's too much orange.
Yeah. I think that it reminds me more of a creamsicle, so it would have to be good.
I don't necessarily like those either.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you don't like orange and cream together, you're not gonna like. You remember those berries and cream, like Starburst? Yeah. It's the perfect way to say like the berries and cream Starburst with
berries
like the
cream,
the berries and cream elf guy. Like whatever happened to that? That was huge for like a certain period of time, like a short period of time. I mean, and then it just disappeared completely.
Wait, was that? I thought that was Skittles. Was it
berries and cream?
Yeah.
No, I think it was Starburst. Was it? Oh, we're gonna have to go to the internet and find out.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Berries and cream.
I did see Starburst in the
Starburst. It is Starburst.
All right.
Yeah, well, he's the little lad that loves berries and cream.
If Starburst was like smart, they would lean into that and bring him back.
Yeah, because
it's like a meme now.
It is, but like this was like before memes were like a thing. Like,
oh yeah,
and I believe I'm pretty sure this was like big on the internet. Like it was big on TV. This is like one of the OG memes. This is like a meme father.
Yeah,
the berries and cream elf.
It's a great grand meme.
It's right up there with like those like weird like hamsters from the sub commercials. What were they? The Quiznos, yeah, the weird hamster dance on the Quiznos. Yeah. That's like a meme father too. It's that and the berries and cream elf.
I'm sure there's other ones like
yeah.
Like the BK King is kind of a meme.
That's true. I feel like he's still a little newer and they brought him forward. Like he didn't go away. These ones like came and gone. Like he's like a cultural icon, the Burger King.
Yeah, well, they get rid of him now, like for good. Like,
yeah,
didn't
probably
people
say scary.
Yeah, I think people started saying it was too creepy and it made the food seem unappetizing.
Burger King had like a way with their commercials to make their food seem unappetizing. It's like my hands I've got tiny hands. The burger's so big, but then you see like the tiny hands holding the burger, and you're like, ugh, like this is disgusting. Like those aren't natural hands. Like it just looks wrong. And then like with the berries and cream guy, Starburst, they beat them all.
There's one meme that I've liked since I was a young lad. You know what it is?
What's that?
Got milk. Remember that one?
That viral marketing.
Yeah, and they had the advertisements in like magazines where it would be like a pro athlete or some shit, or
Frankie Muniz
with a milk mustache
as a child with his shirt off, flexing his buff muscles. That's what this image is.
I bet you any money there's like a bunch of memes that people made that say "got cum."
Oh, what do you think?
I bet. Like,
I feel like
there's probably like a whole subreddit of like they just like made like lowered the opacity of the milk mustache, changed the word milk.
They made it look a little bit more chunky by like dragging it in Photoshop. Oh man. Okay, so wait, I'll type it in and see if that exists. But I feel like it's gonna bring me to a bad place that may have to be blurred out.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're recording the screen too. It's all right if it's bad though. It's gonna be bad.
Oh god! Oh god!
Yep. No, that's not.
Oh god!
You should have kept the search as "got milk" and then just put the word "cum" after it.
God. Milk cum.
Got milk ? Cum.
So you got semen in your eye? Here's what to do. If you were wondering, that's what came up with the cum search. Oh, this is even worse. This is just straight porn.
Yeah, there's a lot of
man, they got the SEO results down good. Urban Dictionary got milk came up as the third thing in a sea of pornography when you type in "got milk cum." So they did it.
Yeah,
the real thing is in here no matter what, even if you add in the sexy word.
The sexy word.
Yeah, the sexual in nature word.
The first one just says expression used by men when admiring a woman's boobage.
What? Oh,
that's not the result that it was showed us on the main Google search.
That's just deemed by the internet the top result of what we want it to mean, apparently.
Yeah.
Here's what we got. Usually we don't get our information from Urban Dictionary, but I think this time they've done a great job.
It's an advertising campaign encouraging the consumption of cow's milk created for the California Milk Processor Board in 1993. The voice saying "got milk" at the end of each television ad is that of a veteran voiceover actor, Denny Delk.
Oh, I wonder if he also did the voice of like the Yo Quiero Taco Bell dog.
Yeah.
Like he was just like a voice actor for campaigns, like advertising campaigns.
It said by adding the celebrity cachet, awareness of drinking milk has increased 90%. Nothing about cum though, Ryan.
Nope, not a dang thing.
Yeah, it's got to be
Which is good.
It's got to be in. I mean, it showed us You
Oh,
know.
you mean it's got to be in one of the results, or it wouldn't have came up like that?
It is. It is in this page because it showed us on the Google search.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just go back.
No.
Oh.
Have you used Google before, Ryan? See how it shows you an example of an excerpt that's from all those that's underneath the headline? That's what you call an excerpt from the page that it's referencing.
Okay. So we got to find that one.
Yeah, it clearly is like in this, It's not.
I could see it being on this one, but it's not on this one. Not on this one. Not seeing it on this one. How many of these results are there?
Well, it can't be that many.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Here we go. I think we found it. It's the result number 7.
Yeah, the last one, the most degenerate.
Yep. This only has 48 thumbs up, 113 thumbs down. So not very popular. Not a good ratio. Your Katie's a little off. Got Milk number 7.
Yeah, maybe somebody.
Yo, Got Milk number 7. I challenge you to Call of Duty right now.
Somebody probably just like wanted it to be that, like that's what they called it, and they made it the entry.
Yeah, Sean Wenyashol.
I mean,
that's who made the entry in 2008. This is old.
Oh,
Sean Wenyashol is like a functioning adult by this point.
Maybe not functioning,
but on July 1st, 2008, he wrote that Got Milk is a cum mustache, and when you wake up, it all crusty on your lip. And the thing under it is just the example is, hey, do you got milk?
Without a question mark. It's a period.
Yeah, period. Hey, do you got milk? Period. Ugh.
Pretty literate stuff here on Urban Dictionary.
Yep, but that's why it's a good place to go, because it has the real shit. Urban Dictionary. It's America's dictionary.
Anyways, enough cum talk, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same color as milk, but like we've made it into a very deep, dark place of the internet. I didn't think we would go on.
Unfortunately,
this
we seem to be making a bad habit of talking about bodily fluids.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, once we've talked about all of them, though, it'll probably go away, and we'll think of something else to talk about. It can't be on our minds that forever, can it? I mean, it's something we experience every day, I suppose.
Yeah. Before we proceed any further, I'm just wondering about the status of that screen capture.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You want me to hang on. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, so maybe we should move on back to our topic of the evening, which is, just milk.
A nice cold glass.
I was wondering, like, I've heard other people joke before, like, I wonder who, like, invented milk, like, not invented, I wonder who discovered milk.
It was cows, dumbass.
They discovered milk?
Yeah, cows invented milk.
No, I said,
with their little lab coats and their little beakers, Yeah,
who discovered it, though? Some guy that was just like...
Cow scientists, yeah.
Some guy that was just like looking at that floppy old sack on the cow. And he was like, I wonder what's in there. And they just like...
Imagine not knowing what a cow is and just being and like seeing that.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean...
That would be...
Somebody originally had to like...
And it utters gross looking.
Have you ever milked an animal before?
They probably... No, I haven't.
It's weird.
Is it?
Yeah, I tried it out one time at like... I don't know, like a petting zoo or some shit, or a like county fair or some shit. Mm-hmm. And it was like they had all the kids like try it out, and it was like I was kind of like, I don't really want to, but I did anyways, and yeah, it was weird.
What did it feel like tugging on a giant like saggy nipple? Like was that? That's what I would imagine it would feel like.
Or like if you fill up
like a little hot dog.
Or if you like fill up like a nitrile glove with water. And like tugged on one of the fingers.
Oh, that's what it feels like.
Kind
that's
of
pretty accurate.
It's a little bit more tensile because it's
skin,
like thicker.
Skin,
yeah, it's skin, so the texture's a little bit different. But that's
probably
essentially
warm too.
Yeah, and warm. So, but I wonder who that first person
Sounds
was.
inviting, actually. Yeah.
You think the first person just...
Who discovered milk?
You think the first person thought, like, the udders were hot, and they're like, I want to suck those?
My guess would be that they saw, like, the child calves, like drinking out of their mother's teat to sustain themselves.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
And they were just like, they must be hiding something delicious in there. And he just like, he rips the cow, like the baby cow off and starts like slowly drinking the udder like on his side and going like,
just like lying under it, like squirting the milk all over his face.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, oh man.
Like he's
so
a dog
hot.
rolling in a big puddle of like poo or like vomit. You know, like dogs roll in their own poo.
They do?
Yeah. Oh man, dogs do that all the time.
Dogs are fucking stupid.
They take a poo and then they find somebody else's poo and they like rub their body out, like they go and like roll over in it.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking dogs. Fucking disgusting.
I mean, if you're a dog person, that's cool. I personally like cats.
Yeah, me too.
Cat guy.
I don't think I would ever
Cat lady.
I don't think I would ever want to have a dog.
I don't. I wouldn't mind if like I didn't have to take care of it, I guess, but I don't think I'd want to take care of a dog. Yeah. But I would want to take care of a cow.
I had a dog before when I was a kid, and I didn't much care for taking care of it.
Yeah, I've had like many dogs, and I didn't really have to take care of them because they weren't particularly like mine or like my animal. But
and you're selfish, so you felt like you weren't obligated to help take care of it.
No, I didn't. And, yeah, there was no reason for me to.
Yeah, and, you're like, oh, not my fucking problem.
The cat was mine. I like the cat like that. I would take care of the cat, you know.
Yeah,
I still do to this day.
Yeah, but that's the good thing about cats is you barely have to do anything to take care of them. They just take care of themselves. All you have to do is make sure they have water and food, and they're like fine.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah.
They're independent. They're self-sufficient.
And you do have to deal with their doo-doos.
Yeah.
But you have to do that with a dog too. So.
And I don't even have to do that really because I have a self-cleaning litter box.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good investment.
Oh yeah, if you have a cat, go try and get one of those self-cleaning litter boxes. They have like a robot arm, and it just scoops the poo into a little compartment. You don't ever have to even touch it.
Like a shit Zen garden.
Pretty much, yeah. A shit and piss Zen garden. Not so tranquil in there, is it? Cats.
Checkmate, cats.
You've lost this battle, cats. Come back next time, and then maybe I'll give you some tuna as a victory prize. These are real conversations I have at my house alone with my cat.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone does.
We found a page called The Origins of Milk. Can you milk a cat?
Can you milk a cat?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I mean, can't you milk most things with a nipple?
I don't know if you could... I don't know. You would have to...
Milk a man?
You would have to, like, suction it out, because it doesn't have, like, a teat that you could, like, squeeze it out.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
Like, they have little teats, you know?
Like a little micro teat.
A little micro teat.
Yeah.
Yeah, cows have big floppy sacks hanging down. It's just begging to be tugged on.
Well, it's because they have so much to give.
Yeah.
They're good mothers, you know? Feeding their calves right.
Yeah, so... The origins of milk. Why was the first cow milked in the first ...
Ooh.
On medium.com.
Woo! The origins of milk. Say that 5 times fast. Okay. The origins of milk. The origins of milk.
No, I think it means the whole title with the subtitle. The origins of milk. Why was the first cow milked in the first place? The origins of milk. Why was the first cow milked in the first place? The origins of... It's not even that hard. I don't see...
Nah.
Nice editorializing to open up your article, which already sounds stupid now.
All right. Well,
the first part is already an anecdote, so I'm already uninterested.
Should we...
And then it goes down a little bit. I've wondered about the first cow milker. This is a question that has been floating around the internet for a while. Why did the first man to milk a cow do it in the first place? Some would say desperation or starvation. Others might say perversion. Oh, like I was saying, Ryan, he was just like, look at that hot fucking pink sack. I just want to squeeze it. Get that fucking cow milk. Yeah, also,
like my wife hasn't been around and I've been kind of lonely.
I mean, also, humans knew that we could... feed, our women could feed children with their milk. So we must have known like that a nipple could provide milks in the first place.
We've known since we were babies, man. That's how we all grew up.
I almost want the answer to be that the first guy that like did it was perverted, but
probably.
Anyways.
I mean, you could be. He was seeing that as a like gigantic like, because you got to think a cow's udder is like a gigantic like mutated like ultra nipple. So he was probably seeing that as like, oh, I loved my mom's nipples when I was a kid, so this is like the nipple of my dreams. And then that's when they go and start making out with it and getting milk in their mouth.
It just makes me think of like something that I'm pretty sure Tom Green did it. Like at some point, it might have been like on his show where he just like milked a cow, like sucked
directly into its mouth.
I think he sucked the milk right out of the udder, didn't he?
Oh, that's... It looks like it shoots out of there so quickly. Like
I'm pretty sure he actually sucked milk out of it. It's
like a milk torpedo down your throat, straight from the udder.
It was disgusting. I'm pretty sure it's Tom Green that did it. And
I don't even want to think about doing that.
Like, oh, fuck. Like, it seems like something they would have done on Jackass, but I'm pretty sure it was Tom Green.
I feel like that would have, like, the consistency of a saggy testicle in your mouth. Like, the cow, like, the udder, like the skin feel would be, like flappy, like, saggy.
I don't know
testicle feel in your mouth.
Well... Not really.
But with a hole that's exploding.
I mean, it would be more penile, I think, than ball. Like
it's like a penis if it was like completely deflated, like to where there was only like a balloon filled with a little bit of pudding or something. Is what I think a cow udder would be like, but more warm and less tough.
I can't even like. I can't say, like, I can't confirm or deny.
I know, because you've never done it. But Tom Green could. We need to get Tom Green on the podcast.
Yeah, maybe one day.
It says he doesn't seem like he's doing much.
It's saying why did they drink it in the first place? Not Tom Green, just
I'm sure you're doing plenty.
The
of
royal they. It's a safe assumption to say that the first milker didn't suddenly decide to conduct sexual experiments with his farm animals. Likewise, he probably didn't wake up and say, hey, today I'm going to further Western civilization with a revolutionary discovery. Rather, it's likely the man in the question, or men, could have been a number of people, were starving. They could have witnessed the cow's calf sucking on its mother's teat for nourishment and went to try it themselves. So they lied on their backs and sucked on where it was still speculation. The most likely hypothesis is that desperation and starvation drove early farmers to cows and milk.
It's like when people put like their mouth under like the frozen yogurt machine and like like open it directly into their mouth, but they're doing that with a cow's udder.
I worked at Wendy's for years, and like I always wanted to like if I got like pissed off one day and just decided to like walk out, like I really wanted to like put my face under the Frosty dispenser, and unfortunately I left on good terms, so I didn't get the opportunity to like make an ass out of myself.
Oh man,
yeah.
I wish you did, but that would have been That would have been like really good though, but you would have been sticky afterward. Frosties are always sticky, like on your hands.
I know, but still, for the lulls, you know.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
Like it would have went down in like the history of that specific like restaurant.
Yeah, and if somebody like videotaped it on their phone, which nowadays would definitely happen.
Yeah.
It would be like it would blow up on the internet.
Yeah, it would totally go viral.
It'd be like crazy Wendy's man drinks cow teat in middle of restaurant.
Yeah, they were slaughtering the cow in the back for the burgers.
Yeah, because it's fresh, never frozen beef. How
you just
like
go in
They're literally like butchering cows in the back, like, hang on, it's gonna be 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then like there's like an irate customer that's like, "What are you doing? Killing the cow back there?" And then you just hear like, "Oh," and he's like, "Oh fuck! Make sure you cook my fries fresh, when the burger's almost done."
Yeah, I'm not taking those fries that are sitting there while I'm
they
here
still
5 to 10 minutes for my burger.
They still have to, put their 2 cents in some way.
True. Is there like when they're filling up the fry container? I would think like they put the new fries on top. Do they ever like just cover up the old fries and then like the bottom of the fry container is disgusting, like old fries that have been sitting there all day?
What do you mean?
Like when they refill what the fries are in, they probably don't have all of the fries out of the container yet, right? That they grab the fries from to put in the cups.
The frozen fries?
No, like the cooked fries. They throw them into like this big
into the bin, like
big
into
bin,
the fry bin.
Yeah, the fry bin, and after but I'm guessing like they refill it before it's completely out of fries. Like there's always some fries left on the bottom.
Yeah, of course.
And like sometimes like somebody gets like a scoop full of like those fries that are like really old.
You're
that
supposed
have been
to
there all day.
No, you're supposed to throw those away before you put in any new fries.
Oh, you are?
Well, yeah. I mean, even if they're not like expired yet, or you put them in the one next to it.
How long does it take for them to expire?
I think it was like 3 minutes at Wendy's.
Really?
Yeah, like you were always supposed to have
fresh fries.
Yeah, I mean, obviously most fast food restaurants don't do that. And that's why a lot of times, people say like they won't go to a fast food restaurant if there's no cars in the drive-thru because they know they're going to get old food.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't know how long it's been since their last customer.
True.
So like if it's a place where you're getting fries, like
it could have been there a while.
Yeah, they could be, there's no way to guarantee. I mean,
but they're supposed to be made every 3 minutes.
Well, and plus you can go up to the speaker and be like, and I'll wait for fresh fries, like, if you can do that, if you can make me new ones.
If you can just let me wait here, and then they're like, it's going to be 4 hours, and you're like, okay, I'll wait
4 hours.
And then you end up starving to death in the lobby. It's a sad ending to that story.
Well, I feel like you'd have better luck if you made a special request while you're in the lobby. It's the people that are in the drive-thru
and they're
you're really making a stretch if you're asking for special request and you're in the drive-thru.
Yeah, and then like if they do agree to it, they'll be like sitting in front of that third window where like when they have to like go get orders behind you done because you have to wait for something.
Yeah.
I hate being at that third window. One time I got sent to the third window just for my drink, which doesn't make sense because the machine's right there. And then they never came. They just sent me over there and like forgot.
You just got a drink?
I didn't ever get the drink.
But you only went there for a drink?
No, I got the food, but they didn't give me the drink, and they were like, hold on. And then like they came back to the window and they're like, can you pull forward to the next window and wait? And then I waited, and they never came back to the window. Like 6 or 7 cars went through the drive-thru, and I was like, dude. Man. And then I just left. I was like, I'm not wasting my time anymore trying to get this stupid drink. Like,
yeah, I would have just said no. I would have been like, no, just give me the drink now. So I can leave. If that's all you were waiting on, I would have just been like, no. Like, I just need my drink, and then I'll leave. It's not like you're waiting on them to make the fucking drink. Like,
well, that's what I thought. I thought they were going to make it the first time they left and then came back, but they didn't actually make it. So I was just like, what's going on? Like they have like some emergency, like the fry hook on fire or something. Like the actual guy, not the kitchen. Like he's on fire. That's fine. I respect fast food.
It's fine. You
And
fucked up. You just had to come to that realization.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
That you could have easily just.
Yeah, it was my fault. Yeah, it's not their fault at all. It's just my fault.
You know. If you're not the victim, then what are you?
That's true.
Or no, you're
survivor.
You're not the victim. You're the cause of the problem.
You're the antagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, like it's strange that you can buy milk at McDonald's. There's little
Why
milk
is that
jugs.
strange?
I mean, like I wouldn't think that milk would be a good side for like a burger and fries. Maybe chicken nuggets, but like a burger and fries with milk sounds unappetizing to me.
It was just their way to be like, oh, we're providing healthier options, which it's arguably not a healthy alternative. And then they probably have like apple juice too, which is also not a healthy alternative to soda.
And they have like chocolate milk probably.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're getting some vitamin D, but aside from that, you're not only are you getting sugar, you're also getting a bunch of fat too.
Yeah, and I mean, I love it. I love all the sugar and fat and salt.
Milk? And you like drinking milk?
Yeah, I like my milk to be fat, sugary, and salty.
I'm
talking about my McDonald's food. I like it that way.
Well, yeah, that's food.
Yeah.
I'm talking about if you get milk to drink, that's like worse in a way. Than getting soda, or you could just get like a diet drink and then it's nothing.
Or you could just drink water.
Nobody wants to eat McDonald's and drink water with it.
I mean, I would if I was like real dehydrated or something.
You can get hydrated from any drink.
That's true, but you're not going to get as hydrated from soda as you are from...
Whatever.
You'll get hydrated, just not as hydrated if you were to drink the same amount of water as you would like soda.
I don't know if that's how it works.
I don't either, but I think that it's true. I don't know if I need to type in would soda hydrate you as much as water. I'm going to type it in.
It's
my control panel, I know.
No, I mean, yeah, that's true, but it's also your question. I'm not the one debating it.
Would soda hydrate you the same as water?
That came up before you even finished the sentence.
Well, is sparkling water as healthy as regular water? Heck yeah, it is.
You skipped over the first thing on the page where it gives the answer.
Do people also ask?
No, literally at the top of the page.
But that's sparkling water, not soda.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Although there's not a huge amount of research on this yet. Several studies have shown that, yes, sparkling water hydrates you just as well as still water, and the nutrients tend to agree. But this makes sense considering that carbonated water is just regular water infused with bubbly carbon gas. And yes, yeah, that makes sense. But when you have like the sugar and like the things that flavor soda, it doesn't hydrate you as much.
But why would that stuff make you less hydrated? It's still a base of water. Like
you're right. You're probably right.
The only thing that I can see to debate is the fact that some soda has caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Which caffeine can dehydrate you.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
You want to...
I'm going to take anything I can get at this point.
Yeah, I mean...
I feel like I've lost this battle. I could have sworn that I heard that was the case, but I guess not.
I always just thought a drink was a drink. Like, I didn't think there was
a drink is a drink. This is surely so. And
please
fries.
Tell me that's not a real song.
It is. It's from SpongeBob. But it's not a drink. It's a stove is a stove.
Oh, yeah.
No matter where you go. And then Mr. Krabs got that deep, raspy voice.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
And fries should be fries either way.
Yeah.
But this grill is not a home. This is not the stove I know. I would trade it all
That's the
away.
Just a Greasy Spoon
Yeah,
song?
if
Okay,
you'd come back to stay, this kitchen's not the same without you.
Classic SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's just a grill. It's just a greasy spoon without you, the listeners at home.
Anyways, go back to that last tab that you have with the origins of milk.
Mm-hmm. Yes, back onto the milk train.
It goes on to say that, like, the hypothesis is that it was desperation and starvation, and that's widely accepted as a theory in the historical farming community. But the exact person and reason may be debated. How and then, despite the initial intolerance, did milk grow to become a major part of farming in modern culture? It provided a constant source of nourishment for early farmers and grew into other products. Milk is credited with the development of modern food industry because of its presence in today's culture, but also because of the creation of cheese. Cheese and butter.
Pretzels and cheese.
Pretzels and cheese.
Great for diabetes.
Neither. Yeah. If you got diabetes, look no further than
Pretzels and cheese.
or peanut butter and tuna or whatever the
tuna
fuck.
sandwiches.
Yeah, and neither would exist if one brave farmer hadn't tempted fate on what I assume was one of the many particularly dismal mornings. Anyways, in Poland, archaeologists found ancient strainers with evidence of milk fat molecules. This dates cheese making to approximately 5500 BC. Damn.
Before Christ. Wow.
That's like
There was
7,000
cheese before
years
Jesus.
ago. Yeah, shit. Consequently, earliest records of cheese joins the archaeological record earlier than butter, which doesn't appear until approximately 2500 BC.
Whoa.
And may have been named after cheese.
Wow.
The word butter is believed to be derived from the Greek term bauteiron, which literally translates to cow cheese. The first appearance of butter in recorded history was on the ancient Sumerian tablet depicting dairy production in its earliest forms, including cow milking and butter making. Oh, yeah, show me how you milk that cow and make that butter. Ooh. That is quite a history of dairy, Ryan.
Dude, I gotta say, buffalo mozzarella is like the best cheese I've ever had. It's probably way better than cow cheese.
Buffalo mozzarella?
Yeah, it's the mozzarella cheese that's made from like buffalo milk, I think. Or it's like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's made. I could look it up, but I've had it.
I've never even heard of that.
I don't know if they have it in the U.S. They have to. They probably have it at like international grocery stores, but it's like specifically made in Italy. Buffalo mozzarella. Yeah, buffalo mozzarella is a mozzarella.
Looks pretty much like regular.
And it's made of milk, dude.
Well, of course, of Italian Mediterranean buffalo.
Yeah, the milk of those. It's a dairy product traditionally manufactured in Campania, especially in the provinces of Caserta and Salerno. Italian Mediterranean buffalo milk cheese. It's amazing. If they have that at the grocery store, I need to get you some of that.
I do like cheese a little bit too much.
The flavor like explodes in your mouth. It's just like you bite into it and it's like the liquid from the inside of the cheese, like the cheese liquid just like it coats the inside of your mouth and it's an entire cheesy experience.
We get it, Ryan. You went to Europe.
No.
You had buffalo mozzarella from Italia.
I did. It was so good. It's just like a very cool cheese experience. I want you to have it.
Maybe someday. Until then, I'll just, get get blocks of cheese from Kroger.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
cut it up and put it on my crackers.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to dip in milk or cheese?
I don't know. I wouldn't dip anything in milk except for a cookie, and I mean, I don't really
like
Oreos
or Chips Ahoy.
I think that's obvious, Ryan, because Oreos are trash. Everyone knows that. Chips Ahoy
all the way.
And that's
I agree.
And if I was gonna be a dipper, that's the one time where I actually would prefer to have a crunchy Chips Ahoy cookie, as opposed to the chewy ones, which I usually prefer.
I always prefer the crunchy.
But
always.
Number one, I don't drink milk, and number two, I don't eat cookies. So this is a very implausible hypothetical for me.
I definitely eat cookies and drink milk.
I don't even buy milk at all because
bad.
I don't need any more fat in my diet.
Well, you can get the skim milk.
There's all different types of alternative milks, but I don't typically eat breakfast, so it's not like I'm really missing out on having a bowl of cereal. Plus, the last time that I had milk and cereal, it made me feel disgusting after I ate it, so I'm like, I'm not buying cereal milk anymore. So I think that time of my life is just done.
That makes me sad, but it sometimes it leaves you. But if you did want an alternative, you mentioned there's a lot of different kinds of milk, and we have not looked up what the different kinds of milk are yet.
I know. I was going to mention that just the other day. I saw an ad for oatmeal milk, which is a new thing, I guess.
I guess just
Did you see that?
What, the oatmeal milk?
Yeah.
No.
I just saw it on a random ad on fucking YouTube, and I was like, oatmeal milk? What the fuck?
Ooh. Types of milk. Yeah, that's got to be brand new because I've never even heard of that before.
I know.
Oh, okay. So we've got two articles here, both useful most likely because we've got types of milk explained, but then we have a list of which milk is the healthiest and their milk alternatives.
Yeah.
So let's go to the first one and see what regular types of milk there are first.
I think most people know that.
They probably do, but we've got the classics. We have skim, 1% and 2% whole milk. And we've also got organic milk and lactose-free milk and flavored milk like chocolate milk. It's fun for the kids. And then you have raw milk, which is straight from the cow. So that's all the types of milk.
Not pasteurized.
Yeah.
Which we never even talked about that either.
Which is what those guys that were drinking straight out of the teat on their backs were, drinking. It would be raw milk straight from the udder. You don't have to drink raw milk from the udder, but
no,
that's where you're going to get it.
Yeah, but you risk getting sick if you drink that.
Yeah.
Because it's
not filtered.
It doesn't have the bacteria, boiled out of it.
Yeah, it's for baby calves, and we aren't them, so we got to alter it for human consumption. All right, so we're going to learn right now which type of milk is the healthiest. So milk does a body good, we all know it. But choosing what milk is the healthiest for you is highly individual. Oh, so it's not the same for everybody. All right.
Well, yeah, of course not.
Yeah, so when selecting a milk or plant-based milk, I advise consumers to ask themselves what nutrients are the most important to them, along with taste, of course. And I think that some milk alternatives taste significantly worse than actual milk. Some of them are all right, and they have their own unique taste, but I don't think any of them really taste like
I've
milk.
only tried almond milk. That's the only one I've ever had, and I don't know, it's not great. Plus, if you think about how many gallons of water it takes to make one almond, or enough almonds to make a carton of milk, then it's disgusting.
Yeah. That's a lot of almonds. And each almond takes a gallon of water to grow. So
yeah, I think we talked about that on a different podcast.
If it takes 20 like 20 almonds to make a glass of almond milk, which would be way more than that.
I don't know how it's made.
And each one of those uses a gallon of water. That's 20 gallons of water condensed into like half a cup of like almond juice, essentially.
Oat milk is on this list.
Oh, yeah, pea milk. And not the kind that's got urea in it. I'm talking like green peas.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down the list. Yeah.
Well, you didn't finish the rest of that like intro.
That article. Well, I can say that determining which milk is healthiest is a complex question. We're hopefully going to answer it here today, because the answer will vary between different individuals. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much what they already said.
Yeah, they're repeating it again, but that's how you learn. So, which milk is the healthiest? Oh, it's just saying this that Garcia says that she's often asked. Her reply is that it always depends on the individual situation. It's just repeating the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, if you have food allergies or intolerances or sensitivities, if you're trying to address a health issue or eating a particular eating style, such as vegetarian or vegan, you can also use plant-based milks to provide protein, but depends on your situation.
Nah.
I saw somewhere else in this that they were saying, like, if you're trying to lose weight, then you should probably use like a plant-based milk. Which I don't even know why they call half of that stuff milk. How is it? It's not milk.
It's because it's a watery white liquid.
Just because it's a milk substitute means they have to call it milk. Like,
it's so people know what they're buying. Is
nice
coconut milk
homogenization.
different than coconut water? Like,
I guess.
Well,
otherwise, they wouldn't have the two different distinctions of a liquid that you get from a coconut.
That's true. Well, let's see what we've got here on this milk list. We've got cow's milk, milk free of A1 beta casein protein, low-fat milk, cashew milk, soy milk, almond milk, coconut milk, hemp milk, oat milk, and pea milk. So pea milk, I'm like, how do you even make milk out of peas? Wouldn't it be green and like it would taste like it would be like that pea and ham soup, like split pea soup with ham in it? Except it wouldn't have the ham.
I've never had that, but it sounds disgusting.
It's good. I like peas, but pea milk sounds disgusting.
I don't really like peas. That's
really?
Probably like one of my least favorite. I like green beans, but I don't like peas.
Milk. Yeah, the first church was Pea Milk Ripple. I want to know what that is.
That's the brand.
Ripple? Oh, Ripple Foods. All right. Wow. The ripple effect. Ripple is built on the truth that even the smallest actions can have far-reaching impacts.
Yeah,
wow.
Ryan's really reading the ad copy for Ripple's like website.
I am. Well, I'm just surprised that they make pea milk. Like,
I wonder, like, does it show a picture of it?
Pea milk. I'll go to images and see.
Ugh, yeah, it's like the same color as almond milk, basically.
Yeah, but how do they make it out of peas? Does it taste like
Well,
peas or does it taste like milk?
That Washington Post thing says, "Get ready for pea milk." It doesn't taste like peas, and it's not ever even green.
Whoa. It's never been easier to avoid dairy since we can make milk out of peas. There's rice, soy, hemp, oat, coconut, almond, macadamia, hazelnut. Hazelnut milk sounds good.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Macadamia milk would probably be good as well. Some people can't drink some of these milks due to nut or soy allergies, so they aren't good for the environment.
Yeah, they're not good for the environment because it's saying about all the water that almonds use.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you got to be careful. We got to be careful or we're going to kill off the earth by drinking too many milk substitutes.
Yeah.
Women may be concerned about the estrogen-like compounds in soy, and alternative milks can be lacking in certain vitamins and nutrients, like protein. So, Enter Pea Milk, the newest non-dairy beverage on the block. It's vegan, nut-free, soy-free, lactose-free, and gluten-free. It's Batman. It's better for the environment than almond milk, and it has more protein and calcium than other alternative milks. It's Milkman!
I am Pea Man.
I'm Milkman. And they,
I am Pea
I have
Man.
sex with your mom when your dad's away. Yeah, you don't want to soil them white milk trousers, Milkman.
And they even say next, yes, it's funny to say pea milk out loud. Let's all pause here to get all of those very mature pea milk jokes out of your system. Man, it's almost like Maura Judkis, the author of this article, knew that we would be coming to her website one day to make fun of pea milk.
She got the secret intel in September 21st, 2017 that the People Also Search For podcast was gonna go and review this page.
She saw our juvenile humor coming from a mile away.
Yeah, she had YouTube at that point. She knew. But yeah. Ooh, yeah, the biggest brand in pea milk thus far has been Ripple, which is where that website came from. Here's what we got. This is what I wanted to know. Pea milk doesn't taste like peas, and it's not made in the same way almond milk is, by soaking in water. For Balthouse Farms plant protein milk, the process begins with harvesting yellow peas and milling them into flour. Oh, that's why it's not green. It's because they use yellow ones. That makes sense. That flour is processed, separating the pea protein from the fiber and starch. The pea protein is further purified and blended together with water and other. The pea is blended together with water and other ingredients like poo and feces.
Poo and feces?
Yeah, both varieties, the childish and the scientific, including sunflower oil and sea salt, as well as vitamins like B12.
More like P12.
Never fails. The old bodily humor jokes of our past are never gonna
it's
see the
circle of
life when you pee yourself.
Like that time when Ryan peed in his mouth.
That's on that.
If
Bonkers.
yeah. If you want to hear that story, I think it's like episode 3, maybe.
Yeah, probably it's episode 3 of the Bonkers playthrough on People Also Search For Plays on YouTube. If you're
so inclined,
feeling some video game action, I mean, it's hard not to be juvenile when you're talking about milk. I mean, it's everyone's first beverage. Yeah. It's your first beverage.
Plus, it comes from a teat, so
yeah, and we like those. I mean,
I have teats.
I have teats too. We have them. We like them. They're part of the human race, and they're just an enjoyable time overall. They create delicious beverages for your all your quenching needs.
Yeah. Well, before we go, have you ever tried any milk alternatives? I
have. I have drinking almond milk and
man milk.
Man milk, yeah. I haven't drunk like human. I mean, I have when I was a child. Probably drank like mom milk.
Oh yeah, like, no, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about
that
like that earlier search.
Oh, like that earlier search that will not be spoken of.
Well, it
will be. It already has been.
Yeah, it has been.
Just insert the name of that here, so I don't have to say it again. But that did happen, and we apologize.
So, what kind of milks have you had again?
Almond milk, and then I've had like Lactaid milk, like the kind that's like for I don't know if it's an alternative, but it's like
lactose free milk.
Yeah. Yep. And that actually that stuff's not that bad tasting. I kind of enjoy it. And then like I've had different kinds of almond milk because they have like the unsweetened and then they have like vanilla.
Yeah, but have you ever had anything like besides almond milk and
that was milk?
Like any of the ones?
I
that
feel
they
like
had
I've
on
tried cashew milk before, but I don't. But that's not that much different. It just it tastes like almond milk, but cashew hint instead of almond hint.
Yeah.
No, nothing crazy.
Have you ever tried skim? I've never even had skim
Oh,
milk.
I've had skim milk. I actually drink skim milk with. I like it with cereal because the cereal already has sugar in it, so
Yeah.
like it kind of mixes with the milk and it becomes sweeter. It's like you don't need all that fat in there for cereal milk. But as far as drinking, I usually do 1%. But skim milk is actually surprisingly good, especially if you're not used to drinking milk or think that milk tastes too strong. Skim milk is definitely a good alternative with less fats in it.
Yeah, I feel like it would be fun to maybe have
milk off.
Have like
Where
a
we
people
wave our nipples at each other and shoot
Not
milk all over each other.
No, not exactly, but maybe
we need to go to our premium Snapchat for that action.
Yeah, don't even joke. We could barely have a Facebook page, let alone a Snapchat.
No, I was just making a joke about premium Snapchats.
Yeah, but don't. Yeah, you can't even tease that that we have a huge social media presence.
No, there's none.
But if you do want to say hi, go to Facebook. People also search for.
Yeah, or a YouTube comment.
Yeah, but I think it would be cool to one day have a YouTube video where we maybe taste test different types of milk.
That would be awesome. I would do that. And the good news is the week after that, when I have all that milk sitting in my fridge, it's gonna be milk mania. Like I'm gonna be drinking milk all week.
He's gonna be rolling around on the floor in a puddle of various milks.
Like a gallon a day, dude. That's a lot of drinking. It's gonna be coming out of my pores.
He's gonna stop up his bathtub and pour all the gallons of milk and bathe in milk and just drink himself to death.
I'm gonna go up Milk Mountain. I'm going to climb it, and I'm going to plant my flag at the top.
Yep. That's what Ryan does. He climbs up every milk mountain he encounters.
That's the truth.
Especially man milk.
Yeah, especially man milk.
Well, thanks for tuning in to People Also Search For.
Where the man milk flows heavy and the laughter comes easy.
Hopefully nobody's too turned off by the talk of bodily fluids because we've done it quite a few times. Not to mention the episode we talked about yeast exclusively.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to hear some more disgusting, degenerate, juvenile humor, then you can go listen to that one too. I don't remember the title, but,
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, because, all of our titles have absolutely nothing to do with the topic of the episode. So,
that's okay.
It'll be like a fun scavenger hunt where you have to go look through the description of each podcast to figure out which one it is.
Yeah, treat it like a game, and then you can comment and be like, this is the one that they were talking about in episode 30.
Yeah, it'll be like a nice cross-reference for all the fans, until we get our own wiki page.
Yeah, and make sure you go watch every single Let's Play so you can understand all the inside humor we randomly throw into the podcast.
Yeah. Otherwise
it's fun.
Otherwise, just assume that the stuff we're saying that's inside jokes is funny.
Yeah, you have to go
which it is.
And search for People Also Search For by searching People Also Search For. And then you'll find all the answers in all of our episodes. And then you, too, could make a wiki for us, and then we won't have to do it.
Well, we're not going to do it anyways.
That's true.
We've got a whole list of things we need to do before, we would... Plus, I don't think you're allowed to make your own wiki of anything.
Really?
I think it's supposed to be fan-made.
I didn't know that. I thought it was... I thought you could make one or make your own. You know what I mean? You can make a ghost account and make your own wiki and then be like, I hope I'll have friends now. People are going to think I'm internet popular.
That'd be really sad if you wasted a bunch of your time just making your own wiki page. Because you know all the lore.
That's true.
Why would you need to make a reference of it?
That's true, yeah. Somebody else is creating your lore on the wiki. So it makes sense that...
Yeah.
it would be entertaining for another person. But you lived it, baby.
We're
living
this
right now. Yeah, we're living it.
And we're going to live it again next time.
People also search for.
People also search for.